guys, it's your girl, Katie, back with another video. I missed you guys. And yes, I am happy and well and alive. I got an active baby on this side. Yes, I'm talking about you. Cuteness. That's up and early, up and at 'em. Always wakes me up at 6 o'clock in the morning with her little cute self. I'm not where I normally be at. But we'll get into that. We'll get into that. What happened? How did I land here? Because this is not where we normally meet at. So first thing first, girl mom. Oh my gosh. When I tell you, you guys, this has been very exciting being a girl mom. You can ask her dad. I go crazy on her. I shop a lot of clothes. Ma'am, I'm trying to talk. I also get this interruption every time I talk. She talk. Yeah, pretty much. Other than that, I've been doing like really great with her. Our bonding is getting a little bit better, which I am happy. I wasn't happy when we wasn't because she was in the NICU for about 3 months. If anybody know or is new to this channel, I did have a baby, and she was born premature at 29 weeks. So I didn't really get a chance to really get to know my baby like that. She had tubes all over her, so I really couldn't hold her for within those 3 months like that. I really had to beg and plead with the doctors and nurses to let me hold her and do some type of skin to skin. But they just wanted to make sure she was good first before we actually got a chance to hold her and everything. Also, with that, she was also born with a heart mass as well. It's still there, it's still small, but we're praying to God that, it, disappears, it doesn't grow when she grows and everything. So we have more testing to do. Little girl, I'm talking. Mommy's talking. So it's a lot. With the preemie baby, it's a lot of different appointments, a lot of people to talk to. She has sessions, feeding sessions, therapy sessions. Girl, mommy doing YouTube. I know. Magic. You stinky girl. I'm sorry. Back to you guys. But yeah, it's a lot of different stuff, but we're just taking it day by day, step by step. Nothing but good news. Oh yeah, you guys, and you guys didn't know she does have an injury too in her nose, and that'll be coming out pretty soon. They just put in the order to get that taken out, and I'm just like, yes, thank you, Jesus, because we've been working really, really hard with her feeding. Here, take your pacifier. We've been working really, really hard with her feeding and everything. Okay, you don't want your pacifier? Okay, fine. Here. Oh, you just a stickler today. All right. So, literally, hey. So we literally just like excited for that, and we cannot wait. We cannot wait. We cannot wait. Like we were tired of the tube. She's tired of the tube herself. She actually started teasing not too long ago. So she's taking good to her teasing toys. She loves her little sensory toys. She's a little faker when it comes to being in people's arms. So she's definitely a mommy and daddy's girl for sure. But other than that, we've been doing this thing. She did have cradle cap. In the beginning, she was born with that. So now that's gone and resolved itself, her little hairs are coming in. So I cannot wait to see all of that fine hair got from your mama. We're not gonna talk about your daddy, but we're gonna talk about your mama. So I am excited. My mini me, she just growing, talking, trying to roll. Definitely going through them diapers like quick. I'm telling you, I ain't know babies go through diapers like that, but god dog. I went to go change her. She already trying to go. I'm like, wait, pause. Hey, slow your roll. Slow your roll, Captain. But other than that, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to do matching outfits. I'm excited to probably do like a mommy and me photo shoot and everything. Show her off to y'all. You know, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Like it just makes me want to cry because we came such a long way. Cause she was just so tiny. She was 2 pounds and 1 ounces when she was born. Now she's about a little over 9 pounds and 7 ounces. So we definitely came a long way. Thank you for praying for us, praying for her, that she grows and feeds, and she continues to grow and feeds at her development. You know, she catches up because they was worried about her being delayed in some sort of shape or fashion. But we decree and declare that she will be able to catch up on time, and that nothing is going to stop her. But I can hear you. But other than that, um, mental health wise, I was definitely going through it with my postpartum. It really hit me the hardest when I brought her home versus the beginning stages. Like literally, excuse me, Stinky. Literally with all of that, with all of that, I wasn't fully diagnosed with postpartum and everything, and my doctors they really didn't see that. I didn't really get diagnosed till the 23rd of December, and that was after we took her home on the 20th. And you know, I was in therapy session, so shout out to Advocate Christ Hospital for putting me into a program called Hopeful Beginnings. You don't know what Hopeful Beginnings is a therapy session for moms that deals with postpartum depression and anxiety. They are a good team. They take any type of insurance that you have. If you have Blue Cross, they'll be able to still see you. They also donate to you, give you free items for your baby, clothes, diapers, wipes. I still got to go pick up mine. They do virtual visits like this, or you could do it in person. They have an amazing team, amazing staff. You know, if you want to be transparent with them, let them know like, hey, look, this is how I was really feeling and everything. They understand. They'll recommend you want to go on medication or not to help rebalance everything. They're there for you. They're really sweet and they're very kind. So I do recommend if you're still struggling with your postpartum, they'll be able to assist you in shape or form. I know they told me because I just finished my program up already. They told me if I need to come back, they'll help me until my daughter turns 2, which is wonderful. Because hey, look, postpartum in itself is not a cure for it. I'm gonna be honest. And saying, oh well, the Lord fixed that. You'll be okay. Is it no? Like, yeah, we believe that, but at the same time, it is a mental thing and it is a struggle and it's hard to get out of your head when you're feeling like how you're feeling. Like, for me, I felt like my body failed me to produce a child, to save my child's life. My placenta went bad. My body was shutting down. I literally was like on my last leg surviving, and my daughter's heart rate was dropping because my body could not do what it was supposed to do. So literally, if I didn't check myself in, you know, in the ER, we wouldn't be here today. If it hadn't been for my coworker, we would not be here today. And God bless that man for saving me and my daughter's life. You know, more blessings on him for that. But that in itself, it's a real thing. Like, I'm not finna lie. I had moments where I cried. I was not even like really attentive with her like that because my mind was just like going. And at my breaking point, I really wanted to unalive myself. And I'm being very honest. Yes, it's like, Helen, you really said that? Like, you really thought that? Yes, I did, because it was like, what can I bring to the table when I literally did this to my daughter? And I felt like I did this to her. Even though I had no control over it, I felt responsible because she's my responsibility. She came from me. And I had to learn that it wasn't my fault. Things just happen the way it's supposed to happen. And it was just hard for me to accept that reality in itself. So, with that being said, speaking of work life, moving on down. Moving on now. Oh, God. Where can I start? Well, let's start here. I don't have no job. My job let me go. They fired me. Yep, they fired me on some BS. Let's be so for real. They was really on me the day I got married in the hospital, where I could not, check myself out because I was on watch. I was on leave, pretty much, because they was concerned about my blood pressure because I developed preeclampsia. So they was like, yeah, you can't go back to work right now. We got to keep you for 6 weeks, which ended up turning into less than 6 weeks because she came out October 2nd. But still, they was on my back. They was like, oh, we need you to come in for work. I'm like, I'm on leave. I just had a baby. Oh, congratulations on the baby, but we need you to come back. I'm like, no. So they gave me 12 weeks. They messed with my whole leave. They cut it down to 8, knowing that I had a C-section. So with my C-section, I really couldn't move. Any mom that knows this, you really can't move that much. It's a lot of pain, bending, picking up stuff, even turning side to side, even sleeping with that. That's just torture. Torture. I don't wish no C-section for anybody. If you have a chance to push, baby, I'll push. Me being cut open 7 layers deep, God dog. No. That's for birds. That's for birds. But they didn't understand that my body was, still sore, I guess, or whatever in their mind. They didn't really care about that. So I was going through it. I was very, agitated every time I came into work because my body was hurting. And then, I was getting phone calls from the hospital, updates throughout the with the NICU and everything. They didn't want me to answer my phone to see what was going on with my daughter. I'm just like, I'm still going to answer the phone. Somebody can watch the front or watch the back while I go handle this. This is more important than what's going on right here. So it literally was like they wanted me to prioritize them more than my daughter. And I just wasn't voting for that. So yes, they wrote me up on stupid stuff. And it was just getting out of hand. It was getting out of pocket. They last straw with me was basically because I found out that I have 4 more weeks of my leave left. And I took it in the middle of January, all the way to February, because I needed baby bonding time with my daughter. You're not going to be like, oh, I need you to come back, and then she gets discharged on the 20th of December, and it's like, okay, I need to bond my baby. She needs to know who I am again outside the NICU and everything else. I need that time to get to know her again. And yeah, I know, Took. I know. But with that, it was like I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave my job for real, but they was really on my tail about me and my daughter and stuff like that. Cause I liked my job, but my job just wasn't messing with all of this. And I just felt like it was really my manager, not really my team, because on my team everybody was cool with what I had to do. She was just like, no, I need you here, I need you there. I'm gonna change the rules, so when you come back and you do what we normally was doing, I'm gonna write you up for it. what she ended up doing. And I'm just like, no, we're not doing that. Like, for example, I was sitting up there in the front, and we normally play music for the patients coming in because our TVs don't normally work. Anybody know the clinic that I know I work at? But anyway, I turned on the music. It was low, respectfully. I don't blast no music up in there real loud. Like you think I'm some type of ghetto broad because I'm black. You think I'm be ghetto and blast music like I'm off the streets. No. I put on something very subtle. All right, I'm sorry. I had got like interrupted with 2 phone calls. But yeah, so I had the music playing and she got upset for whatever wooty wooty woo. So I guess apparently we're not supposed to do that no more. Cause I came back to work maybe like late February, early March and stuff like that. So I didn't know rules had changed or whatever. It would have been nice for a heads up, but you know what? It is what it is. So I looked at her, I'm like, is there a problem? Cause you up there, you're yelling at me. And I'm literally talking to you in a normal tone and you're yelling at me. Like you're getting that whole attitude. Like you trying to catch a fade or something. Like this not baddies. Everybody not whooping everybody up in this clinic. So I'm confused. I'm confused why you yelling at me. I'm confused why you not being professional. Because I'm not the one and I'm not the two. Because I'll tell you about yourself. Because we're adults here and we're supposed to, I thought, you're supposed to be respectful and stuff like that. But baby, you're being disrespectful. So, what we doing? Like Biggie said, what's the word? What we doing? Right. So, with all of that, it was just too much tension, too much whatever, animosity towards me in regards to this. She literally was waiting for me to work a full 2 weeks so she could fire me and stuff like that. It didn't matter if it was like an emergency, which we did have with Majesty, with her sugar and stuff like that, and everything else in between that was going on. It was like, yeah, well, you knew, da 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 da. And then she decided to call me up and just say, oh, I had the director on the phone. And as of today, you're terminated. You couldn't tell me that in person? You gonna do it over the phone? Is you scared? But I was just like, okay. She was like, you got anything else to say? I'm looking at my phone like, no. No. Because first off, you're not finna catch me and say I was being hostile in this event of being terminated because y'all don't see me being fit as a team because I'm taking care of my daughter that has medical stuff going on with her and my mental stuff too. So what juggling my mental health and her medical stuff at the same time, of course, Kayla's not finna be the same. Kayla will no longer be the same. When I had my daughter, I woke up, I was not the same person. I was not the same person at all. Like people have to understand that and that's just that. So yes, I don't have a job as of now. I am looking for a new job which suits my schedule around my daughter. So I'm loving being a stay-at-home mom. Ain't nothing wrong with that. To the stay-at-home moms, clock it. Y'all doing that. Y'all doing that. Y'all killing the game. And I'm up there with y'all. Because God had really blessed me and provided for me over and over again. Even when I did not understand what was happening, when I was at my lowest and crying my butt off, just didn't want to hear anything. Because when there's a difference when people help you and then when people nag you to death about something, that's when I get a little irritated, a little agitated. Because it's like, okay, you already told me that whenever I get it done is whenever I get it done. I'm not getting it done on your time. I'm going to get it done on my time. But it's going to get done. So chill. Stop being up. Just chill, you know? But yeah, it was nice working there. I wish everybody the best and stuff like that. To that manager, I'm gonna pray for you, but you got a serious problem over there. Because you know who you are. But moving on, let's talk about Friends. Now this is my favorite one. This is my favorite one, y'all. Friends. When it comes to Friends, I'm gonna tell you this. I used to be a trio. Now I'm solo. Hey. Now I'm solo. And the situation that happened, it is what it is. At the end of the day, my mental health, taking care of my daughter that has medical conditions going on with her, and me going to go see her specialist, and everybody else that I have to talk to is more important than whatever is going on. I was going through a lot mentally. I lost my car. My car was stolen. I lost my place of living due to not being paid on maternity leave. I'm thinking about somebody situation. I'm sorry, y'all. But literally that, and then top off my job. Everything was like a falling domino. I was going through it. The support that I needed, I didn't fully get that all the way. The wellness check-in to see me physically, I didn't get that a lot. So I was literally like cooped up in this room with my baby like pretty much every day. Only one person came and was like, get out the house. I don't care how you're looking through your postpartum, and you look toe up from the flow up. I don't care how you're looking. I got diapers and wipes for you. I'm gonna sit out here. We're gonna sit in my car and we're gonna pray together that you get through this and you get out of this. And that's what I needed. That's what I needed. But it's crazy that it took somebody that I knew when I was a kid. That no longer lives in this area I live in, which is South Holland, that lives far away, but just was passing through to check on me. When I tell you I was going through it, I lost part of my hair during my postpartum. I had black spots all over my body. It looked like somebody beat my tail. I lost weight. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. I was just bad. I was just throw up from the flow up. And I needed that like, look at me, hug me, not, oh, you okay, text, or let me call you. No, come see me. I don't have a vehicle. Come see me. Come see about me. Come look at my daughter. Come see us. I'm not asking for much. I'm not asking for a lot, but that means the world to me. That you actually do care for me by seeing me. That's good enough with the text. That's not good enough for me. A call, that's not good enough for me. Me personally, when I do a wellness check-in on people, when I have my car, I'll pull up on people. I said, I'm down the street. I'm outside your house. Come out the house. No. Well, I'm coming in. Let me in. Cause I want to see you. I wanna lay my eyes on you. Took. I know. We got to move around. My baby is rushing me off of this YouTube. But it is what it is. What happened to me in my situation. But shout out to that girly pop. And yeah. I'm just starting over with Friends. I guess, it's okay. I'm not used to this, but I should be used to it. I should know. But this is a different aspect of life because now, I got a kid and stuff like that. So it's okay to start over. It's okay to redo stuff. But I'm gonna say this. Always set a boundary and don't let nobody Nobody crossed that boundary. In a public service announcement. Public service announcement. Baby, I'm talking. Mommy talking. Public service announcement. Okay? And I'm going to say this very clearly. If you thought that me not talking to you in the sense of me having a meltdown and taking care of my daughter and her medical conditions was weird, and that I was moving weird or behaving weird, or I was a bad friend, or I didn't care about you, that was never the case. That was never the intention. But you feel that way, you can feel that way. You're entitled to how you feel. But I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to go into details no more about it. So it is what it is. And you still feel that way to this day or further down the line, I advise you to take it up with God and pray on it and get delivered from it. Because I had to take care of me. I had to take care of my baby to be able to be okay. Because if I was not, I would not be making this YouTube channel, and I would not be alive right now. Let's be real. Let's be so for real. But with my faith, oh my gosh, I've really been, focusing in on God with, now with everything. I've been watching Real Talk Kim, doing my daily devotionals, praying a little bit more, fasting more. Because I believe that God's going to open up new doors for me. It's just going to take time. I feel like this season, He has me humbled. Because I was like boom, 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 moving. But having my baby, it's like slow down, humble yourself, girl. Humble yourself. So I'm not with the rah. I don't cuss nobody out no more. I'm not with it with the fighting. We too old to be doing all that. I'm just out here being a mother. Hey. Out here being a mother. This one right here interrupts my YouTube. Interrupts everything. Wants to hang up on people. Yeah. Well, with that being said, crazy baby, I got motherly duties to do. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, I almost forgot. Stay blessed. Stay safe. And Magic says hello. Bye. It's connected to you.